He recommended, well, first off, he found evidence indicating, possibly indicating traumatic brain injury.
Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please feel free to hit that like button and the notification bell to subscribe to the channel. And please drop a comment down below with your feedback. Your support really means a lot. So let's get started. Today we have a bit of breaking news. Wade Wilson's attorney requested a brain scan exam be done on Wade so that the judge might consider it and factor it in to the results of the brain scan prior to making his August 27, 2024 sentencing. Now, Wade is currently in the Lee County Correctional Facility awaiting sentencing. The jury recommended that Wade be sentenced to capital punishment. However, the judge does have the right to instead sentence him to life in prison based on all 6 counts that he's already been convicted on.
Without objection from the state, Judge Thompson granted the motion. The Lee County Sheriff's Office will escort Wilson to the testing. The location and time of the testing are being kept secret for security purposes. Wilson was convicted on June 12th for the murders of 35-year-old Christine Melton and 43-year-old Diane Ruiz.
So there you have it, folks. The judge actually did approve the brain scan testing. He said that it is okay for Wade to go ahead and have the scan done. His attorneys argue that the reason that he needs to have it is because another doctor suspected that there was brain damage and he identified potential causes. So now what they want to do, or what they're trying to do, is actually confirm the suspicions, have a more in-depth evaluation of his brain. And this is really something, kind of a last-ditch effort to strengthen their defense. Now, in terms of the conviction and that kind of thing, that they don't expect to be overturned. However, because it was a capital trial, I'm sure they will continue or move forward in an appeals process, and they'll have appeals probably for several years. But they wanted to make sure that if that didn't work, they still have the option of maybe lessening what the final sentencing will be. Wade would love it if he could, not go to. I heard someone argue that they didn't think that Wade wanted to live incarcerated for the rest of his life. Based on the way Wade is moving, I would disagree. I think Wade would want to continue to live. He loves that kiosk. He loves the canteen. He loves to talk to the various women and apparently men that he's talking to and asking for money. I also believe, my opinion, that Wade is enjoying the spotlight. He's enjoying the notoriety that he's been receiving. You'll hear him in various videos. Shout out to phone calls from prison, and also thank you for our news coverage of this story. But you'll also hear Wade talk about, ask questions on whether or not he's getting television coverage, whether the news is talking about him. He seems to get really excited when he finds out that someone wants to hear more about his story. He had mentioned in a video that one of the reasons why he wants to get the word out is because people will donate. They'll give him money. Really, Wade? And that's really why I disagree again with the idea of some who are saying that he would prefer capital punishment. And yeah, we call it something else normally, but for YouTube purposes, I'll say capital punishment. But yeah, I don't think he wants capital punishment. What do you guys think? Do you think he would prefer to have a lethal situation, lethal injection? Or would you think that he would prefer to live out his life in glamorous style? And that's what I think he'd like to do. I think he really thinks that he's famous. So, and for right now, I mean, he is all over multiple platforms, and we are talking about the story. but this too shall pass. I think at some point this will die down. People won't talk about Wade anymore, or it'll be a distant memory. At least that's the hope, because I do think that he's getting a lot of unnecessary attention, and that we're probably not paying as much attention to the survivors, the people who lost loved ones, the people who were hurt, the ex-girlfriends, the lady Kristen who said she has moved on and changed her life. There was another lady who passed in February 11th, who's no longer with us. I think there's so many lives that he has touched in a very negative way, tragic way, that I think Wade should just go on quietly somewhere. If he is not given the ultimate capital punishment, then it would be very nice if he could just quietly sit in a cell somewhere, which I don't think will happen. But I do want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Do you think Wade likes the limelight and he would prefer to not have to face capital punishment? Or do you think he would like capital punishment so that this can just be over for him and he doesn't have to face the people in prison with what he's done? So anyway, drop a comment and just let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you again for watching my videos. I love doing them. I'm again doing this because I enjoy it, because I think it's fun. I love the interaction. So I really appreciate the feedback that you guys offer up. Thanks a lot. And until next time, have a blessed day. Goodbye.